talk about, and this is another request, sort of, kind of. I was reminded that I haven't done very much Disney videoing lately, or anything about Disney. And that since that's what brought a lot of my subscribers in, and a lot of my new friends in, I decided I would put out at least a few more, and I came up with this one actually a long time ago, and we just never got around to doing it. Right?
Right.
What are we talking about?
Disney stuff.
What Disney stuff?
Food.
What food we ate while we were at Disney.
What food we ate while we were at Disney.
We were at Disney May 15th to the 21st of this year. The trip went way too quickly.
Which is 16, because somebody may be watching this like 2 years from now.
2016. So sorry, sir. I stand corrected.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to adjust the camera.
Camera adjusted. See, when I'm
Better.
on that side of the camera, I
know.
can do that for you.
But I like you can't talk to me when you're on. Well, you can talk to me, but I don't.
Yeah.
I like you in my video, not.
Well, thank you. I like being in your video too.
Okay, so we arrived on the 15th. And that day we actually ate at the resort while we were waiting on our scooter to arrive. We stayed at not Pop Century. Oh my gosh. All-Star Movies. Here I go with the brain farts already. And this is our second time to stay at All-Star Movies, and we like All-Star Movies. Yeah. I was, and this is a totally different subject, I know, I was slightly disappointed in the, what do they call that?
I have no idea.
Mousekeeping service.
Ah, yeah.
This time.
Yeah, because they didn't give us those little...
They barely got the room clean.
Yeah, they didn't make the little towel...
Stop!
Creature animal things.
I will say that... Oh my gosh, she is in a wing. I will say that I've talked to my girlfriend who used to work for Disney. She doesn't any longer, but when she worked at Disney, they didn't have the time restraints like they do now. Now, mousekeeping has a very tight timeline they're supposed to stick to. They're only allowed so many minutes per room. So it janks up all the fun stuff. It kind of takes away some of that magic that we were looking for and waiting for and hoping for and excited about. So if you're listening to this, Disney. So Disney, really? Come on. Get it back together. Yeah. You know, just because I'm staying at a value resort doesn't mean I'm less valued as a customer. At least I shouldn't be. Yes, it does. I shouldn't be. But you are. I spent money just like everybody else did to stay there. So anyway, we digress. Let's get on to the food. So the night we got there, the day we got there, we were starving by the time we got there. We had to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock. We got up at 5 o'clock that morning to catch our shuttle to the airport. We got on the plane. I suffer major anxiety when I fly, and eating is not easy for me to do when I'm like that anxious. And so he's shaking his head at me because... Well, I like jumping out of them. So... No. So anyway, staying in doesn't really matter. I have to yawn, apparently. Actually, I will have to say though, that flight there was the first flight in probably the last since 1992. Well, since 1992. That was the first airplane that I actually took off with and landed with. Very first one since 1992. So, we got to the resort. We were hungry. So, we ate right at the resort. It was our first time to ever use any kind of dining plan. And we got the one that's called the dining plan. Which was awesome, by the way. Which we love. Even though we ended up eating at the resort way more than what we should have. We still loved it. We kept getting rained on a lot, so like... It's Florida. We kept having to get shooshed out of the parks. Anyway... Oh no, we swam out of one of the parks. Yeah, we swam out twice. Ugh. Twice we swam out of a park. Which one of those? Magic Kingdom is the one where we got super down. Is that the one where all the countries and stuff? No, that's Epcot.
Epcot.
Epcot was the first time that we got rained out.
We swam out of there.
And we swam out of there, and then coming out of Magic Kingdom 2 days later, the same thing happened again. I was literally driving the scooter through water this deep.
That's the one. That's the one we hid underneath that little
the
pagoda thing forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
So
that.
anyway,
yes, I remember that well.
So the first night the first food that we had was at the resort itself, and I don't care where we ate, it was all good. Like, we can't complain about any of the food. So then the second day, the big reservation that I was really excited for and couldn't wait to get to that day was Be Our Guest. He has to go let out the dog. Good thing I can edit.
It's raining, so she won't go out.
I wondered.
Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Violet is awesome. She lets us know when she wants to go out. She'll scratch on the door. And if I don't pay attention to her quick enough, she'll go to the front door, scratch on it, and then she'll come and look at me. But she doesn't like rain.
She won't go out when it rains.
She won't go outside when it rains. So she'll be scratching on the door, and I'll go and I'll hook her up and open the door up, and she'll just look at me like, "What are you doing?" And then she'll try to walk off. So anyway.
So the second day we went to Be Our Guest for lunch.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
The stinky thing about that is that you don't get to meet Beast.
Oh, that's the one with
the big
didn't
realize
circly thing with the Beast and Belle.
Yes, that's at Beast Castle at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, that was okay. That was fun.
I got the Croque Monsieur. Do you remember what you got?
Stuff. It doesn't say?
No, it doesn't say what we ordered. I don't think. Let's view details. I pulled this up. No. Okay. I pulled this up because I knew we wouldn't remember stuff.
I don't remember what I had. It was good. It was chicken or turkey? It was chicken.
It was chicken. You got
chicken. Some kind of chicken.
Where's the menu? Oh, anyway.
Regardless, it was good.
Regardless. The only thing I didn't care for on the Croque Monsieur was there was some sort of sauce on it that just, it wasn't appealing to me. The service was pretty good. Our server, I guess, did his job. He was there when he needed to be, but he wasn't super overly friendly or anything.
Well, they came out with those trays that looked like the carts.
That looked like the dessert carts in the movie.
Yeah.
It took everything in me not to just be like, can I just lay on the cart server, please, on the dessert server, please?
It was pretty fun. And that's where they gave us the cupcakes. Is that where the cupcakes with?
No.
No.
Yes, you had the, oh gosh. Daggone
it was really super chocolatey, and I didn't really care for the super. I got something with cherry. It was red or something.
You had the strawberry one.
Strawberry. I knew it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you don't like chocolate that well. I got the gray stuff because it's delicious.
Because it's delicious.
And it was. So that was that for that day.
Try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
And then this was also the day we ate at Pinocchio House.
Oh, that was a fun one.
This was the day.
If you guys watch her other videos, you know about the Pinocchio House incident.
Yeah, the scooter. The scooter, oh, the scooter.
That was the worst part of the whole trip.
It went dead every time we turned around. And it didn't matter how often I plugged it in, it went dead.
And what company that was that sucked so bad?
Sun Scooters.
Sun Scooters.
So we were trying to nurse my scooter to a spot where we could plug it in. And we ended up
at Pinocchio House.
At Pinocchio House. And we found an outlet there. And I started talking to the greeter, and she discovered it was our 20th anniversary, and we were there without kids, and she's like, oh, we have to make this an event. And we were thinking, okay, cool, we're going to get to, I don't know what. They set us up where there was nobody else. We were up at the balcony. There was nobody else up there. We had our own server.
All ours.
She stayed with us the whole time. The manager came up and talked to us forever, and the Blue Fairy paid for our meal, and we got a fast pass to Splash Mountain, which we ended up never even using.
True.
Again, the rain. And, yeah, the rain. I got chicken nuggets. You got...
chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich. I didn't get to eat half of mine. I was, first of all, we were talking a lot, and it got really, really cold. I just didn't taste as good cold. But we got a sorbet sherbet. No, a sherbet, raspberry sherbet for dessert. I thought it was delicious, but again...
and we drank water.
We drank tons of water because we were so hot.
Hydrate, people.
Hydrate. We couldn't carry enough liquids on us at some points. Yeah. We did really good, though. I mean... we did.
But if you want that whole experience, find her other video. What was the name of that other video? Do you know?
It's in my Disney videos. It's all I
Go check that out, and we talk about that.
I'll try to link it below. So we talked about that, or we went and did that. That was fun. And then that day, was that the day we got rained out, or was it the next? No, it was after that. It was the next day we were at Magic Kingdom. We got poured on so bad. So that was May 16th, and then May 17th, come on, I think was Rainforest. Nope.
Chef Mickey.
Chef Mickey's. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys. I'm sorry, my allergies are acting up.
She cried.
You're giving away stuff before we get to it. We got to tell the story.
Oh, okay. We got there. We got there, and
right.
She cried.
So we get to Chef Mickey's. I have wanted to go to Chef Mickey's for years. But because we never had the dining plan and we never had the budget for it, we never could do it. We literally always penny pinched our food while we were at Disney. This is the first time we've ever just like gone and eaten food and not worried about it, and it was awesome. It's part of the reason we say get the dining plan, so worth it.
Very worth it.
But we got to do Chef Mickey's. So we get to Chef Mickey's, and our reservation was for 11:15 a.m., and that's when they start switching out the breakfast and the lunch, and they call it a brunch dining, but they don't charge you any different. So it didn't cost, like if you're paying out of pocket, it doesn't cost extra at this time. It doesn't start costing extra, I think, until 12. I could be wrong, so please don't quote me on that. But either way, we had the dining plan. This was on the dining plan. We went. First of all, the food was really good.
It was really good. A bunch of really nice breakfasty stuff. And she got
to have... and then they start bringing out the lunch stuff.
And then she got to have Mickey waffles.
I got Mickey waffles for the very first time. It was so exciting.
Like real Mickey waffles.
Real Mickey waffles.
From Disney.
From Disney World.
Yes.
You almost said land, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to smack you. I know you. So, anyway.
And yes,
and for the very first time ever in my life.
Ever.
Oh, my hair's driving me nuts. I got to meet Mickey Mouse. And what happened?
You cried.
I cried like a baby.
She did. She cried like a 3-year-old.
God,
it was adorable. It was adorable.
I can't help it.
She was so excited.
Mouse.
So now I will say this. Okay, I understand her Mickey thing.
Obsession.
I do.
It's an obsession at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can understand her crying when she met Mickey Mouse. Now I can say I met a very, very famous person. For me, I didn't cry though, but I got to have dinner with Gene Roddenberry. Sat down, like, had conversation dinner with Gene Roddenberry.
I shook Ronald Reagan's hand.
Shut up.
Okay, now get back to my story. And who is Gene Roddenberry for those who shamefully don't know? For those who shamefully don't know.
The creator of Star Trek.
Okay, now back to our story. So, we ate it, like I said, at Chef Mickey's. Phenomenal. And then... that was the day we went to Epcot. What I loved about this whole day...
oh, that was a good one, too.
Yes, okay, we're getting to it. Don't stop jumping the gun. Dang it, Bentley. What I loved about this day is we got to do like 4 things in this day that I really, really, really wanted to do. Number 1 was go to Chef Mickey's, meet Mickey Mouse, ride the monorail, and at Epcot, I'm going to smack you. We got to go to the Japan Pavilion.
Oh, I love that place.
sadly, that was the end of our day after we hit Japan, but I'm doing what he does. I'm jumping ahead. In the middle of all that, we ate at Chippendale's Harvest Feast dinner at the Garden Grill.
That was cool.
Oh my gosh! And again, I cried when Mickey came around.
Yeah, she did.
That was twice. He got me in one day, twice. Yeah. Again.
That's the one that does the circle, right?
Circles.
Oh, that was so cool. They've got scenes like back there, and then you do like a complete circle, and it takes you the whole meal to do the complete circle.
Actually, we did 2 by the time we were done. We did 2 rounds, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. But it was really fun. It was good. The food was delicious.
Our server was really sweet. She was an awesome lady.
Very nice.
Richard found out he loves
arugula.
Arugula lettuce.
Yes.
Which was kind of funny because I always thought they were dandelion greens, and I guess it's arugula.
They do. They look like dandelions.
Looks like dandelion greens.
Yeah, they do. And that might really be what they are.
It might be. But
probably some rich person's version of
dandelion.
Arugula. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's dandelion.
It's dandelion. Yeah. But and the dessert, oh, that raspberry cobblery thingy with the cream on top and just.
It was really. But you know what? To be totally honest, I was kind of stuffed by the time dessert came
we didn't eat hardly any of that dessert because we had so much of the other stuff. The turkey,
that food was
the
delicious.
Dressing, the green beans, the mashed potatoes, the fries.
Nice and crunchy.
The salad, the rolls, that butter. Oh!
Now, as I do recall, and I did mention...
You didn't like the butter.
No. Yeah, I did mention in the video that we did with... My favorite part of that whole meal was the salad.
Yes.
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 The before dinner salad.
Huge,
was delicious
salad. So... We're only at day 2, and I think, we're already at 15 minutes in this video. We got to speed our crap up here.
Or you could do part 2.
I could. We might. Because I don't want these being forever long.
I don't blame.
All right. So on Wednesday, May 18th, we ate lunch at
Rainforest Cafe.
Yum!
We love that place.
Now, the one thing I will say about the Disney dining plan that kind of upset me was it limited what you could choose on the menu at some places.
Rainforest was one of those
places.
Rainforest
for us was the place that it did that to.
But it was okay because we did still get...
We still got stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we couldn't get enough food to eat. You got plenty.
Oh, yeah.
The servings are always nicely sized. But I wanted to get the... lava exploding dessert thing, and we couldn't.
Unless we wanted to pay for it.
And
we didn't really want to do that.
We didn't want to do that. We figured we already paid for food. I'm not paying extra.
Now, I can't remember. Did I have fish or chicken there?
You had fish there.
Fish. I thought so.
You had the fish. Actually, you had a shrimp thing, too. You had like a platter that had 3 different things.
That's right. I did. It had 2 different kinds of shrimp and the fish.
Yelling in my ear. Don't do it. Okay. Hi.
We need to get this video done.
I know. Well, you keep talking about stuff. So, anyway.
But it's a fun place. We like Rainforest.
I don't remember what I had. Oh, I had. I actually got a steak.
Yeah, you did.
And it wasn't cooked enough. I had to send it back.
Yep.
I can't have pink. It has to be cooked.
If you bite into it and that damn thing turns around and moves at you, you got a problem.
It can't have any pink at all. So, but it was still good. It was really, really good. I don't remember what all sides we got with it. I know we got salad. The dessert there, I think we got cheesecake for dessert there because we were both kind of over the cupcakes. Everybody kept giving us cupcakes.
Yeah.
Everywhere we went, oh, it's your anniversary. Have a cupcake. I'm like,
nah.
I had sherbet. I had the gray stuff. I had something else already. Oh, and we kept getting cupcakes at the resort too. So we had that for lunch. That was our lunch that day, and that really stuffed us. And if I recall, we ended up not really eating anything again that night until we got back to the resort, and we ended up splitting something.
I don't know.
We split something that night from the resort menu Isn't
that where we got that big, like, hamburger-y thing?
Yeah, we got oh my gosh, guys. This hamburger was this big around and about this tall.
Yeah, it was huge.
And we literally split it because
and we didn't even eat it all, even splitting it.
Yeah, even splitting it, we didn't eat it all.
Calm down, girl.
The next day, was Thursday. We didn't have any reservations, and I'm trying to think where we ended up going that day. I should have pulled out my planner, but
I have no idea.
I think we went back to Magic Kingdom that day.
I have no idea.
And then we ended up getting rained on. And we ended up going back to the resort. And then we ended up going back to the parks. We had pretzels that day. I know we had pretzels like twice that day. And we ended up going back to the resort and eating over at the resort. And then we went back to the parks. I wanted to watch Wishes. And this was the night we were going to get the Dole Whip. And it started raining again.
That's the one where we went across the street and we got that. They were just getting ready to close and we ended up buying that, getting that thing, and it came with that pudding stuff thing because that's all they had left. And that little.
I think you're right.
The banana pudding. The banana pudding.
Yep. No, that was when we were at Hollywood Studios that night. That was the first night.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the very first night we got there, we went to Hollywood Studios. I totally forgot about that.
That's right, because she wanted to rush off somewhere real quick.
I'm like, we've got hours before the parks close. We have to go hit a park before they close. Hello.
Yep, so we did.
We went to Hollywood Studios.
Yep.
And we went to it was over by Beauty and the Beast Live on Stage.
Yep.
Where all those little food areas are. And they had barbecue ribs. They had barbecue chicken.
Right across the street.
Fries, 2 desserts, and 2 drinks. And because they were out of one dessert, they ended up giving us 2 of another dessert.
We had the banana. And she's got the cup to that.
The little custard came in this little cup.
Yep.
I love this cup. It sits on my headboard.
It was really good. That butter, or what was it? A banana pudding. It
was a banana parfait or banana pudding.
It was really good though.
It was so good. And then when we went back to Hollywood Studios a couple days later, they were out of them. We were like,
because we wanted to get.
That was the whole reason we went.
Yeah.
But there was enough food in that basket that we split it.
Yes.
And shared it, and we were fine.
Yes.
So anyway, wow, good memory. On the 20th, we went back to Hollywood Studios on the 20th, and that was the day we ate at 50's Primetime Cafe.
That was fun.
It was fun. It was really good. I really wish our server had been one of them that was more in character. I've seen so many videos where these servers are like a drill sergeant from the 50s. You didn't eat your vegetables. You need to clean your plate. If I give you that shake, you better drink all that or eat all that. Actually,
she was really looking forward to that.
I was looking forward to that.
And he didn't really play too well.
He didn't hold that character very well.
Not very well. He was
nice.
He
harassed the teenagers next to us more than he
did harass those teenagers a lot.
I was kind of like, hey, I paid for this experience too.
Yeah, you said, hey, harass me too.
But, oh well.
But it was good. I had
you got the meatloaf.
We got the same
sampler.
thing.
We got the
sampler. It had meatloaf, pot roast,
chicken, and fried chicken.
I
just remember thinking,
with the mashed potatoes and the green beans. Now, I don't like pot roast very much, really. I'm not really a huge beef eater. I'm more of a fish and chicken person myself. But I did taste it, and if you go back and watch that video, you'll be able to see much more stuff.
There. I'm not going to be able to link these videos because it's literally every one of the videos from the Disney. My playlist, you can go to my Disney playlist.
Just go to the Disney playlist.
So, and I got a chocolate milkshake that was really
the $5 milkshake.
Was really good.
Yeah, but was it $5 good?
Really good.
It was good, but I don't know if it was $5 good.
Really good. And then this day we went back to that same little restaurant for our supper that night, and that's when they were out of the
banana
pudding custard thing. That was so delish. So delish. Waiting on the computer. Alright, so Saturday the 21st is when we checked out. Did I skip a day? I feel like I skipped a day. Nope, okay. Saturday the 21st was the day we checked out, and we literally had 6 snack credits left.
You'll get that right one of these days.
We had 6 snacks left on our dining plan. So we just bought a whole bunch of snacks.
We went to the what do you call that?
The gift
shop. We went to the gift shop and we just got the snacks from there to take with us back home.
Now I will say the one thing we did that, or I did when booking this trip that I wish I hadn't done, was I shorted us a day in parks. We could have gone to the parks this last day. We had plenty of time to go to the parks and goof around and do something, but I shorted us a day on parks. So I will be sure not to do that again. And the other thing that we did, because we did so many of the dining, the reservations that take, gosh almighty, I'm so sorry. The reservations that take 2 of your meal services, your table services, we didn't get to eat regular food this day. We had to like really be careful with how because we had to buy food that day. So that was the only thing I would do differently. I would either A, make sure to budget more money for actually buying food if I wanted to do more of the reservations. I will say that when you do the reservations for the table services that like Cinderellas Royal Table and 50s Primetime and Rainforest.
You didn't talk about that.
I didn't. How did I miss Cinderella's Royal Table?
I don't know. You didn't talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
We went to see Cindy.
We went to Cinderella's Royal Table. Okay. Oh. And it was awesome! In that video, you don't see me crying, but I cried. We got to do so many things on this trip.
And they gave me a sword. That
have been lifelong. I love how it says CRT on the handle. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I love that. Our wishing stars in my wand, in my card are back here. They're all back up there. The food was really, really good.
They gave her a little wand.
I got a wand. It's probably all dusty because I haven't dusted. Let's see. It says Cinderella's Royal Table.
And this was on the table.
No, they handed this to me.
They handed that to her.
And it's signed by all the princesses. And then we have 2 wishing stars. They're back there.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
We each got a wishing star. But the food was so good. But again, we couldn't eat it all.
And I got to meet the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Richard got to meet Ariel.
She's my favorite.
He was excited. We got 2 of these. So, using 2 of your table services for these meals, to me it's worth it because when you cost effectiveness, when you average or add all this up and divide it all up and stuff, you're saving like 20 to 30% of your money by not paying out of pocket. And like when we take the boys back, my goal is to take the boys and Seth back next September. That's going to be a huge savings. Yes, we pay more out front, but in the end, you save so much that it's well worth it. And just not having that worry, like that's all paid for, it's done, it is just so much easier. And we can do table service meals that don't require 2 credits and still get great service. I do want to do Tusker House with Seth. I think he will really like that. It's at Animal Kingdom. And I want to do, what was the other one? I'm sorry guys, my brain, I didn't look this up before we started.
She'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I'll try to caption it at the end. I'll figure it out when I'm editing. But, you know, those 2 are okay. Oh, I want to take him to Rainforest. Or T-Rex. That's the other one I want to do. But T-Rex is not on. Oh, maybe they are now.
They weren't on the meal plan.
They weren't on the meal plan. That's what it was. That's why we ended up doing Rainforest again. That, and it kind of worked into our schedule because we just went to Animal Kingdom that day and just ate at.
And as far as the Animal Kingdom goes, that used to be my favorite park. But
we'll talk about park experiences.
So the animals weren't there.
Yeah, not like they used to be. So, I'm sorry, my allergies have suddenly gone berserk. Anyway, there you go. I did a Disney video. I hope it's what you wanted. I will try to interject some pictures and stuff because we have pictures.
Interjection.
This is going to end up being 2 videos because it's like 30 minutes long at this point. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys. If you like, give a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. To all of my new peeps, hi! And I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you very much.